Greetings, Formula One fans. It's an exciting time as we return with our 2023 Formula One livery reviews. Again, we are reviewing two cars. Two very beautiful cars indeed. First off, we will review the SF23, Scuderia Ferrari's latest F1 car. Secondly, we will review the W14, Mercedes-AMG's 2023 car. Before we get started, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Ferrari's car launch. Ferrari launched their brute-looking car on the 14th of February. It is being praised as one of the best launches for any F1 team in history. It's as if the Scuderia listened directly to its fans. It started off with the host interviewing the drivers and the team. Halfway through the very interesting interviews, the car was displayed. Since the car launch took place at Fiorano, the team's testing ground, it permitted the Italian manufacturer to do something never seen before. In front of 200,000 F1 fans, Charles Leclerc was allowed to drive the car on track. We even got to hear a little team radio going on. Then following this with a short interview about the car, it was over. Ferrari's livery. On top of an amazing car launch, the team seems to have made some big advances with the development of their car, along with a stunning livery that yet again seems to have been inspired partly by the Tifosi. To start off, the car looks very similar at first glance, although after a quick review, there are some changes that make the car look even faster and more legendary. The SF75's empty rear wing has been filled with the lettered Ferrari logo, a great addition that was surely placed there as it was at the Italian GP last year, where they celebrated their 75 years of existence. To add, the shark fin has also been changed from red to black, which looks really good, along with the sides of the nose cone and parts of the side pod. It overall looks very good, but the Siva logo is questionable with the inexplicable black trace around it. One thing unseen on any other F1 car was an outlet that leads out into the side pod trench. The intake was just below the side pod intake. At this point in time, it is unclear if it's a performance gain or if it's another cooling mechanism. Ferrari's changes. The powerhouse who last won a driver's championship in 2007 has had some dramatic changes. Mattia Binotto has been ousted from the team to make place for Frederick Vasseur, who was previously team boss at Alfa Romeo Sauber from 2017 to 2022. These changes come after the dumpster fire that was the Scuderia's season. They had all the tools to win the championship, but with Mattia in charge, it seemed to miss every opportunity, and with Binotto insisting there was no problem, it was only a matter of time. Mercedes' car launch. It started off with a cool skit with all the drivers and Toto Wolff being urged to the set, giving us a behind-the-scenes perspective of the ordeal. Then we got an intro and interview by Naomi Schiff and Natalie Pinkham. Halfway through, the beautiful W14 was presented to the world, the launch itself being seen up to 1 million times already. Mercedes' livery. The W14 has something in common with two legendary cars. The W11, Lewis Hamilton's 7th World Drivers' Championship winning car, and the W12, the car that Lewis Hamilton was infamously cheated out of a world title in. All these cars are black. The W11 and W12 were painted black to combat racism and promote diversity. This year, the team is primarily using it to save weight. Toto Wolff made a cool connection during the launch. The team got the nickname Silver Arrows when they stripped the paint off their cars in the 50s to save weight, leaving behind a bright metal. He made the inference that the team is doing the exact same thing, stripping the paint for a performance gain. The livery is very similar to the W11, but it's more simplified with less decals and more pure black, with the Petronas blue going the length of the car just like Aston Martin's neon green. Lewis Hamilton's number color is yellow, and George Russell's is green. A color that looks very odd, and I think I would have gone with a Petronas blue, but altogether, it's one of the best looking cars on the grid. This year, the team will be aiming to recover their deficit to Ferrari and Red Bull. Last year, the team had some really good weekends, like Interlagos and Barcelona, but had some very bad weekends like Saudi Arabia and Imola. They will hope to be in direct challenge to chase after Hamilton's 8th world title. Another key note is Mick Schumacher, son of 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher, and who has driven in 2021 and 2022, has been made reserve driver for the team. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you had a blast watching and learned something new. These two liveries are both beautiful, and we hope they drive as fast as they look. This video took a lot of time to produce, so it always helps if you consider subscribing. Anyways, keep an eye out for the Alpine F1 team car launch later this week. Until then, see you soon.